3v3 in a proving ground.
And the Rockets already with their game faces on as they get off the bus. Got to be geared up for these road games. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Green is out there with Shepard. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, they've got Holmgren. Banchero is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's DJ in at the 1 spot. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Here's DJ, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they're able to recover. The pass to Shepard, and stolen by DJ. About 1 minute into the first quarter. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Shepard. A 3-pointer, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's DJ. A 3-pointer is right on target. DJ's got 9 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's DJ. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Going inside, and DJ throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Shepard. And that one hits back iron.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's DJ. They get it back. And it's Banchero missing.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss things.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 17 points for DJ. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So for the Rockets, Evans, he's checked in for Sengun. Smith comes in for Thompson. And Brooks subbed in for Whitmore. Trains the 3-pointer.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Brown is checked in for Chet Holmgren.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Rockets trail by 16. Here's Shepard. Drops in the layup for 2.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA, being the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in to the paint. It's hauled in by Los Angeles, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And here is Green, following the 3 from DJ. 24 seconds left in the first. For 3. A second chance effort. And it's Zubac laying it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
DJ from deep 3. That shot off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Holmgren. Chris Boucher comes in for Paolo Banchero. Brownie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And DJ subbed in for Rozier. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Porter. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jalen Green. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ivica Zubac is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Brown, and it's DJ, and it's Nunez in at the shooting guard position. Now here's DJ. From past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And it's 6 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Sheppard. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Smith. Now Thompson. Şengün inside. Zubac defending. Şengün no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in. He's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's DJ. They get it again. Zubac, the pass to Nunez. Here's DJ. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Sheppard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nunez. Good D by Johnson.
He shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, and so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Clip. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DJ is checked in for the Clippers. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Cam Whitmore, Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. Then it's Green, and it's Shepard in at the point guard. And it's DJ missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Green against Rozier. Here's Sengun. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Sengun's got his first points in this one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
That's his third.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 64 points. And as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Shepard's got 5 now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's DJ. And a miss there on the triple. And stolen by DJ. The 3. Cans it from downtown. DJ's got 47 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And
Banchero out there with Holmgren. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's DJ in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closer. Pass to Whitmore. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes
big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
This is a to Şengün. Inside. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Şengün. That's 7 points for Reed Shepard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's DJ missing. Rockets trail by 21. And Brooks, here we go. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. The 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. DJ's got 53.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Over in the corner, Shepard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's DJ. Offensive rebound. Holmgren gets the bucket.
In the second half, their production on the offensive glass has slipped. I mean, they have the lead, but that has been an issue.
And stolen by DJ. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Leonard, he's checked in for Zubats. And a change for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for Brooks. Timeout called the Rockets. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Green. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Şengün. Shoots over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes it from 10. Here's Şengün. The open shot, Shepard. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Here's DJ. And the 3-ball is good. DJ's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. See you later.
Boom, 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 boom.